So we had to teach the dog not to be afraid of when they hear gunshots. Sometimes we had to put the gun right near the dog's ear and shoot the gun so the dog would not be afraid when they hear a gunshot go off. Also, we had to learn how to be very skilled in hitting the target. Do you not know a moving target is harder to hit than a still target?
Amen.
Most folk can hit a still target because it's not going nowhere. But you try to hit a moving target. So in our boot camp, we're going to be talking about how to shoot. Now, make this very plain, very clear. We're not going to talk about shooting each other.
That's right.
Amen.
Amen.
I don't want nobody talking about they're going to shoot somebody. We're not talking about nobody come up here packing. Amen. But we are talking about you knowing how to be able to aim and shoot within a very short period of time. Because you're going to have to know how to shoot your enemy. Because guess what? Your enemy is going to be shooting at you.
That's right.
The enemy is the devil, and he's going to shoot at you every single day of your life. So since you know he's going to shoot at you, get ready to shoot back at him. Amen.
Amen.
So we're talking about in our spiritual boot camp getting physically, spiritually, emotionally, psychological, financial training that you know how to win. Because the bottom line is, we don't lose. We win.
Amen.
And when I say win, win means plural.
That's right.
We don't just win one. Well, I shot mine. You need to go over here and shoot your. No, we're going to work on this thing together. We're brothers and sisters. So then God says to us, prepare yourself to win.
Amen.
Prepare yourself to go into battle. But guess what? There's certain things you got to know before you go into battle. And one of the things that we're going to say to you, make sure you put on your armor every single day.
Amen.
Don't leave your house any day without your armor on. Well, I thought I needed to get my armor shined up, so I'll just keep it on the shelf for a little while. You better put your armor on when you go to work. Because there's going to be somebody out there who's going to try to destroy you. So I just want to lay a little groundwork of why you're in the spiritual boot camp, because I believe this from the bottom of my heart. If, when you go into the military services of these United States, you have so many weeks to go through your training. About how many weeks is it now?
8.
8 weeks, right? So you have 8 weeks, and guess what? That's about as long as we're going to be doing our training too, about 8 weeks. Oh, Pastor? Yes, old Pastor. We're going to have about maybe 8 weeks of training. Because the bottom line is when you go through the military services, and who else has been? I know I had 2 hands who's been in the military. Anyone else has been in the military? Okay, brother. Brother Johnny, if you go, what part of the services were you in?
I was in the Army.
Army. Okay, you go through your 8 weeks of boot camp training, and you get a 0 or fail most of your requirements. What generally could happen?
You get kicked out.
Oh my God. Why would they kick me? You know what? I'm a good person. I love everybody, and I shake folks' hand, and I got to salute down. I know how to do it. If I don't like you, I will salute you. But you didn't pass anything. So they will discharge you. Amen?
Amen.
From the military. Because you're not adequate to defend and do what has to be done. So you're discharged. Now, I will say this to you. I'm going to ask this question. And this is going to be a recurring question that you will hear me talk about once in a while. But it's always going to be in the back of my mind. What happens if you don't pass the spiritual boot camp? don't want you to answer that question today. But that question will come up. What will happen if I don't pass my spiritual boot camp? Can God continue to use me? Does God really want me? Does the church want me? Can I just sit on the sidelines? I want you to ponder these things, because I want you to see how important it is for you to get this training. Because, see, I've come to this realization. Something is seriously wrong if you go through the training and you don't apply yourself when the training is over.
Amen.
Something is wrong. So since you're going to get the training, I'm going to be the main facilitator. Then at the end of all of that, Dr. Gamble is going to come and do a week conference, workshop. Others may be coming in from time to time doing some other things about training and spiritual boot camp. So you're going to be given everything you need to get to that point of accomplishing the goal. Because the end result is you want God to say, well done, soldier.
Amen.
That's right.
Now go out here and work. See, just getting the training is the only part one of it. Now you got to go out and put it to use. Amen, Pastor.
Amen.
See, I have to tell you this, because if after all you've done and you're still not being productive, something is wrong. You got to become a producer.
That's right.
So that's why we're going to take this time. We'll also be sharing some things on Wednesday night Bible study. You're going to get it from both ends. And the material that you are getting ready to receive, what I'm giving out today, that's just only one part of it. So, what are the requirements, Pastor? I'm going to share with you. Since you asked me that, I'm going to tell you. The requirements are that everybody will get a manual. This is just only part of the material that you're going to receive in your spiritual boot camp. Next week, or maybe week after, I'll give you some more material, and all you've got to do is add it to your package. So that means if you're serious about your spiritual boot camp, every time we come together, you should be bringing what?
Your manual.
The material. Because I oftentimes use this. I take them to prisons. And I mean that. And there's certain things I just don't tolerate. I just don't take them to prisons. You talking about the dog ate your homework, you better go eat the dog. Because I'm not going to accept that as an excuse. You're not bringing your material. Well, I asked so-and-so to bring it. Well, no. You be responsible for your own material. Since you're not paying for it today, and I'm not charging you for it, I expect for you to bring your material.
Amen.
So that means on Wednesdays, Sunday morning, bring your manual with you. Because this is going to give you a lot of information. Even after we discuss it and I share some things with you, take it home, go over it. I can't accomplish and do it all just in the time that we're here. I'm not going to keep you here till dark 30 either.
Amen.
Because some of you would have been flunked out by now. So no, we're going to keep our regular scheduled time. Now, if you come to your training without your manual, I will not give you a second manual. You will pay for your manual. And your manual will cost you $10.
All right.
Amen.
So I'm telling you up front, keep your manual, bring your manual, just like you bring your Bibles, bring this with you. You forget it, not gonna let you use another one. Well, can I just, no. You just sit up there in class without your book. Then I'm still charging $10. That's just the way it is. You laughing now, but don't try to. I will give you for use only. See, just like in the military, they give you certain things. I'm going to let you use.
All right.
Did everybody hear what I said?
Amen.
I'm going to let you use my highlights. My highlights. They are not yours. So at the end of the class today, in my time of teaching, I do expect for you to return to me. Now, if you need an ink pen to write something, we do have that available. I did not bring any extra scratch paper today. Maybe I'll try to have some, maybe a few sheets of notebook paper, or you might have some paper with you or whatever. But the manual is yours. It's for you to keep. I'm going to have to go to Virgil. We'll all pass this out, please. Everybody gets one. Everybody one. Now, if you don't want to use a highlighter, you don't have to, but it kind of makes it a little bit better. Now, if you're a husband and wife team, each person gets their own manual. Each person gets their own. So you don't have to share. For those that are downstairs, we're going to have to make some provisions for them. And I am going to make some provisions. I'm going to do some of this on Wednesday night, but they will also get their manual. Because they're doing something for the workshop boot camp downstairs with the children. All right. I think all minds are clear. If you need an ink pen, raise your hand. We'll get one for you. On some things, we're going to move slow, and some things, we're going to move fast. I am going to do this from a teaching standpoint, and if you have any questions, did we run out of highlighters? Well, I'll try to get some more next week. But that's all I have for today. Who needs a highlighter? Well, I guess everybody got one. I will be asking questions, and if you have a question, just identify that, and we will try to answer your question. The first thing I would like for you to do is notice the outside cover.